Boongo bang! Ladies and gentlemen, it's a nappy here, man. And keep my hair nappy like this for a reason. This is why I keep it like this, because it's a part of my culture. Understand? So in this video, I want you to YouTube me like always. STAYA Dale Figure Entertainment. Understand? Check out my music. Remember, check out 14 Parish, Blacksmith Records, entire Nala, Queens, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Jamaica, Africa, worldwide. Boongo bang! Now you know I did videos on healing with the sun, and they hide it on the search engine. So I tell you to check me up on Yahoo, and I tell you to check me up on YouTube now. If you want to see some of my videos, them check me up on YouTube and STAYA. So we'll talk about healing with the sun. This is not something I learned from someone. This is something I experiment on my own, because you know that most black people, they've been taught that the sunlight is no good for them. So on the parishes, everybody hide from the sun. Everybody bleach. Most people down there that believe in changing their black skin into something else apart from how they're born. Now if you're a star, you want to change up your style, that's okay. People gonna follow you if you're a star, so you have to be careful how you portray within the media. Now, so this one now is how I heal myself from like pellet shot and tons of other things. Now, so people that in the world that go to club and party, and people that go make changes within the world are just your enemy alone. Will use certain product or certain poison to get rid of you. They got some poison, like I told you before, like it will mash up your chest plate right here. Okay? Right here. See right here, when you drink it in a liquor, soda, whatever you eating, it will tear up your chest plate. There's a little thing on you that's supposed to save it and protect it from within affecting your lungs and your heart. Protect it. So if they tear it off, everything you drink will go into your heart and your lungs. Understand? That's what the chest plate protect. Right? So that little part now, they figure out how to put substance and tear it right off in my glasses. And I'm gonna take it back out. So they will take it that and tear up your chest and your lungs and your heart. So this that I have here now, aloes. Understand? If you have like a muscle spasm or sprained neck, you get shoot with a pellet shot. You could sit in the sun and take care of it like that. Remember, most of my mind, I heard they duplicate it in some kind of different form. But this here, like I sit in the sun, I'm feeling pain in my neck, I would have cut the aloes like that. So look at demonstration. In my ears, yeah. Put them, and I would take this off and then rub it on my arm. Just like that. Understand? And also, if I get like they hit me in the head, wherever the pellet shot is, I would do like that. Understand? This is why I keep my hair nappy like that, because when you hit you with the gas, bah! The ear is wool, so the ear would go make it hit the skull. The ear will shield it from the skull, especially if you have a hot man like that. That's why I don't cut my ear off like that yet. Understand? And I think I'm gonna keep it like that. Listen out. And then I would have sit in the sun like this. And if you have like problem with the navel, because sometimes they give you stuff with the navel, you could use either, if you don't want to do this method, you could use hot water. Boil hot water, put it in a tub, and sit in it for 20 minutes straight. It will take it out of it. So for the navel, I do like that. Like that. Okay? And I sit in the sun with it. And for the back, I do the same thing, rub it from the back, the neck. Sometimes I leave it on it like that. I mean, so you gotta make it flat. You gotta use it, make it flat like this. But if you're on the parish, you understand. The aloes does that. But it's in America where we live, they're contaminated. This is why you should boil water, make the water get hot. And cut the aloes in a tube, and dip it in there, make it stay in there like for 10, 15, 20 minutes. And then after you do that, you put it aside and make it dry. Make it come back to the original form. Then after when you do that, you use it like that. But it's good to use this and put it on the skin. If you have pain like in your finger them like that, you put it on it like that. And make the sun soak within your body. You take out the pain out of the body. And this is not something I make up, this is something I learned from myself. Because I have the silent weapon they use it. And sometimes they put stuff on your car door and your house door, and it will numb up your hand. You feel your hand feel a different way, so you also do like that. See? And make it and stay in the sun. If you have to see, I recommend 4 or 5 hours in the sun. It's like that. It will remove it. You understand? But remember though, if you put this on and you notice your eye feel and you do like that with your head, and you feel like your eye shaky, you'll start use it. You're supposed to, in the next 5 or 10 minutes, you're supposed to know to wash it off. You understand? But the best way to prep this is to grow them yourself. If you're on the parish, you'll grow one in your backyard. If you're in the building, buy the seed at Home Depot. And anywhere they sell garden stuff, they just sell the olive oil. And you just relax in the sun. If you're a white person and you're sun tanning, this is good to do that. If you have rash on your skin, this is also good to do that. It will make it vanish. Understand? When I say vanish, after the sun bath, you will notice the aloes will take out the bacteria into your body. Because a lot of people don't realize all the pain in your vein is bacteria in the vein, and it clogs, so you can't get the flow, so it starts to affect you. And sometimes the vein they cross in the body. But this is the best way to do sun tanning healing is use the aloe vera, man. Believe me, it works like a charm. And it's not something I make up. And if you watch my videos, then you know I have a lot of videos like that. They're trying to kill me, man. And they're trying to use it in a forceful form, and they use it in a silent form. But this way is a good way to do it. And if your backbone is affected, you'll do the same thing. You know, like lie down and get your girlfriend the aloes and put it on it and just hold a sun tan. And see what I do when I have that? I got some water right here. Keep a lot of water. And this is crystal spring water. See it? All natural. That's what I drink. Something. It's good to do that. You understand? So remember, man, watch my videos then, man. And remember, in my culture, you gotta stay nappy. And so if you watch Buzzer, you hear that tell you, stay nappy. So this is why I tell you now, stay nappy. These are people who know about Buzzer. Yo, man. But when I learned about Buzzer, it changed my whole style, my whole mind. I realized nobody didn't win, nobody didn't get away with nothing. Everybody being exposed for what they really are. This is what I really realized. And all this idea right here, they know it already. So all the people that have to come, learn it. And the next thing I'll tell you about this, with the sun tanning, it's also play a role, man. If you sun tanning and you have like problem with your liver and problem with your kidney, see this right here? See right here, I got this little thing right here over my kidney. I put that over my kidney. It also worked, man. And the next thing I realized was I had to make sure I left this in history and in time. Anyone that come across this video in the long run, million, zillion, trillion, billion, zillion years. If you have a problem with your kidney and they didn't invent a way how to rebuild your kidney, or they didn't build no product to stop it, you see, they put in the aloes over it, it worked. And then the next thing you must always practice if you have kidney problem, sit in the hot water. You understand? Sitting where your body could actually take the temperature. Or sitting there and make about 20-30 minutes, I recommend. If you got to smoke your weed, smoke a cigar, and just relax. Just sit right there in the water and just make it evaporate out of you. And the hot water also is also for the help with the lungs and the heart. Man. Believe me, man, I did these things. If you're poison within your heart and your lungs, you sit in the sun and you put the aloes on it, you will notice whatever inside will froth up in a white form. I've seen in the water before, and I have kidney. Like I went somewhere and I drink liquor before I catch on, and I sit in the hot water and I see these white things frothing out from outside. Yeah, the hot water, while whatever inside there will leak out. If you don't, if it's saliva, will come through your pores. Understand? That's what it is. Poison saliva. Understand? So this is one a healing lesson. Understand? Boongo bang. I remember Yahoo me, STAYFIY Delphic Entertainment. Those videos are the old videos now. If you want the new videos then, we'll go to YouTube, STAYFIY Delphic Entertainment. Check that. And everybody around the world that watching my camera, remember everything I tell you about healing is something I learn on my own, I experiment on my own. Everything mankind teach me, I go against that and start to look for myself, like I tell everyone to do that. Remember all the beautiful girls around the world, you could do the same thing. If you have the ladies them that have like what they call it, cancer in their breasts, they could do the same thing with the heat and the aloes. Because a lot of ladies come down with cancer in their breasts. I do not know how some of these women come down with cancer in their breasts. But if you have cancer within your breast, you could try the aloes and put it on it like that. And if you do not want to do the sun bath, because you know when black people doing sun bath, it kind of look weird and strange. What you do is take a heat bath. If you have cancer in your breast also, understand? The heat, it will remove it. Believe me, it will. Just gotta remember that. Remember, so you're learning from a man from the island that grew up in America zillion years from now. Just go on YouTube, Yahoo me, and STAYA, like sun tanning, healing with heat. Not just this one video is just my teaching it to you. Remember, everything in the world is teaching. Remember, every time you step out is a classroom. Whatever your mind chooses to follow or whatever your mind chooses to see, remember, everything is teaching you. Just learn from everything. So, boongo bang, boongo banga.